start out by apologizing that I'm even presenting this video to you. It is so painful to watch. Between the humming in the background and the cuck at the end of this thing, it's two cucks. It's a parade of cucks. Anyway, if you can bear watching this thing, then you know why I asked for your help to go ahead and stay out there. I need your support. Please, go ahead. All right, go buy something. Contribute. Do what you can. 'Cause well, you'll see why I need it. Where are you guys from?
Canada. I just learned that New Orleans was founded by someone who was born in Canada.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, some guy named Beauville. What are you doing?
Me? I'm mostly triggering liberals.
Okay.
You know, trying to inform people mostly, have good conversations.
Yeah.
This is my artwork.
Wow.
And it's obviously provocative.
Yeah, so what are you, liberals? You're targeting the liberals and saying nobody, so who are you saying we should, what's going to happen at the midterm elections? What do you think?
Well, who knows? I mean, I think a lot of that depends on, one, what happens with this bill that they're getting ready to pass, the spending bill, if it's going to be vetoed or not.
Yeah.
And two, how many indictments we might see before that election happens, because there are a lot of people that should be in jail by now.
Yes.
And they're not.
Yeah.
And there's always rumors of impending indictments.
Okay.
Well, screw the rumors. Start arresting people.
Yeah.
And if they start doing that, it'll change the entire complexion of what will happen in 18 and 20.
Yeah, all right. So I think the problem is that when we vote for someone as citizens, they don't do what we want them to. They say they're going to do this, they say they're going to, and then we vote for them and they do other things. Where's the accountability in the democracy we have?
That's why we have Second Amendment.
Which is? What's that?
The right to bear arms.
Ah.
Because if it gets to the point where a government is exactly what you're saying, which they are doing, there's only so many grievances we can take. I mean, it gets to a point where the only thing left is to get rid of the people that are in our way for us to be free.
And we hope that will never happen, because as we've gone further. We're better than this.
What do you do in Canada?
I'm a scientist. He's a scientist. And I'm very interested in, we in Canada are very interested in what has happened in the States, because we feel that you've elected an authoritarian government, which is so odd, because you are the leaders of democracy in the world. You set the example for the world. This is what democracy can be. And we think you've elected an authoritarian leader.
I think you're wrong.
Yeah? Okay.
Totally. Yeah, the deep state exists.
Yes.
Right? I mean, it is real. We're talking about people that, the people you just talked about, say, why don't they follow our dictates?
Yes.
It's because the deep state dictates to our so-called representatives.
And the deep state is a circle of elites that runs the world, the country, or what?
Well, both.
Yeah.
Or the world and the country, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, the best book to read on this is called Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper.
That's very apocalyptic.
Well, it is. This guy was the original whistleblower.
Okay.
On the deep state.
All right.
They murdered this man. They gunned him down in broad daylight for telling the truth.
Yeah. Let me get a picture of that.
Sure.
Do you think that 9/11 was a conspiracy?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that, again, you knowing that.
Son is here. Uncle Sam is here. Here, come on.
Okay, thank you.
You want to be in the picture? Yeah. It's up to me. There. Thank you.
I love liberty.
But, so the deep state is indeed in control, or was in control, still for the most part is in control. They were not expecting a Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You understand, the man's a billionaire. He didn't need to run for office.
Yeah.
he didn't belong to any of the secret societies. He was not a politician. He believes in nationalism instead of globalism.
But he went to these folks' daughter's wedding, so that shows that they're all good, a big happy family of elites.
Well, now that's guilt by association. I mean, you understand the man was, and he explains it in his own words. He says, look, I'm a New York businessman, world businessman. I build buildings. I've been dealing with politicians all my life.
Yeah.
I know how to pay them off. I've been paying them off. They are the cheapest people in the world. So I mean, he would go to those people and play the salesman.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he condones what they're doing.
Yeah, he's a very smart man. I'm not saying, I think he puts on an air that appeals to a certain demographic. He's a very smart person. I just think that he's not setting a good example for the world. You guys are amazing.
In what way? Be specific on that one.
Okay, well, we know China loves him. Okay, China thinks, right?
Not love him is because we are more easy to control the religion.
Well, it's about business. One of the things I'm reading about right now in secret empires here is the bonds that were formed by a lot of our politicians with Chinese oligarchs, the ones who control. Because in China, you really don't separate the private sector from government. The elite families are the ones that also control the biggest corporations, the banks. The Bank of China itself is a government-owned bank.
You mean the government controls the bank? I mean,
the Bank of China is a government-controlled bank.
Yeah, it's government-controlled bank.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a huge bank. So it's all about business with China.
Yeah.
And having to form relationships because they are, in China, corruption is just a way of life. I mean, here, our politicians are not supposed to benefit from their positions. You're not supposed to go into office, a pauper, and come out a wealthy person.
Okay, one second here. This guy, I mean, you're talking about money now, so he's accepted large sums of money from anonymous donors, and he's never described where he got it from. So I think when you're saying corruption is a way of life, we're not immune to it.
I don't think where's the proof of that?
I was informed by Susan Rice, who is the National Security Advisor.
Susan Rice.
I'm not
Susan
lying.
Rice is the deep state.
Yeah,
okay, Susan Rice is the deep state. Anything you're going to hear from her, I would be highly suspect of.
Yeah.
Again, the man, look what he had against him, just to start out. 17 opponents in his own party that he defeated that were all establishment.
Yeah.
He had his own party against him.
Yeah.
He had the media conglomerate against him.
Yeah.
He had Hollywood against him. He had Silicon Valley against him. And now with the new revelations coming out, the new memo, everything else that's coming, he had the deep state working against him. They had weaponized the Department of Justice to try to keep him out of office.
Yeah.
So he had all of this working against him, and he still won. Why? Because the American people saw through the bullshit and said, no. We know, with everybody, if this many people are against him, he's got to be doing something right.
Yeah.
And we put him in office over the machine, over the deep state.
Yeah.
So there's no way he's part of it. First thing he did when he got in.
Liar. He's an absolute charlatan.
He's lied.
Name the lie.
Okay.
Name the lie.
Thousands of
Name one.
I've never met Putin. The next time, I'm a good friend with Putin. I've met him many times. I've never met Putin. Oh
So,
no,
let me
I
ask
don't
you
know
this.
Putin.
Show me a picture where you ever met Putin. Show me where you ever met him.
No, he said I met Putin. We're good friends.
What difference does that make?
He lies. He lies about
If
everything.
he met Putin, what difference would it make?
Because
what
he lies
difference
about
would,
everything.
That's bullshit. You're bullshit.
He lies about
that
everything.
means nothing.
That
means nothing.
I have the biggest crowd ever for an inauguration.
He did.
Every single
He did.
photograph. So
No, the photographs you saw were lies.
Oh,
they were taken
so you believe-
before he even got on the
so
podium.
you believe fake news. You're one of those people that is destroying America. You just listen to Fox, right? You know, the whole world is ridiculing America now. He's an if you can't see
I'll tell you what I'll do.
He is an absolute
I'll tell you, my member, before, no, I'm not going to waste any more time with you.
No.
Because
You
people
are
don't share
destroying
and listen to me.
We're
right
talking.
now.
Why? I can talk too.
No, money. I want to
talk
put up
too.
money. I want to be around you. I want to make money. I am not going to listen to your ass shit anymore.
What is destroying
10 to 1
America?
odds. 10 to 1 odds.
Destroying America. You believe
From now
the
on,
lie.
it's money.
You lie and you believe
I'm going to
the
prove
lie.
you wrong. 10 to 1
dare
odds.
you wear that red,
10 to
white,
1
and
odds.
blue?
10 to 1 odds.
How dare you wear that
10 to
red,
1
white,
odds.
and blue?
Put up $1. I'm going to put 10 to your dollar.
Did
Come
you
on.
hear when Trump said?
Don't know another word.
Did you hear when
$1.
Trump
If
said
you got the,
that all
if
the
you,
sex
hey,
he had in the
asshole,
80s was his
do you listen?
Vietnam?
Are you
Did hear
listening to
about
me,
that?
asshole?
I was a
10 to 1 odds. Will you put up $1 for my one? Because your money, you won't put your money where your mouth is.
You are destroying
I'm putting my
America.
money where my mouth is.
You
What are
are
you doing?
destroying America.
Fuck you.
You are destroying America. People like you who believe lies. He's an obvious charlatan.
Again,
He's an
let's
obvious,
go.
horrible,
Put money up.
disgusting human
Put
being.
money
You
up.
support
10 to 1 odds.
You disgusting.
10 to 1 odds, you asshole. 10 to 1 odds. Truth, money walks, money talks, and bullshit walks. And I see bullshit walking.
What's the bet?
Bullshit walking right there. Money talks, bullshit walks. Come on. Money talks, bullshit walks. Money talks. Let's money talks, bullshit walks. I see bullshit walking right there. Bullshit walking. Money talks. Come on. That he says there's lies. I said, all right, name one. He says there's thousands of them. I said, well, then let's do this.
Hey, nobody cares.
I take out but I don't give a fuck what you say.
Fuck what you're talking about.
I said, I'm talking to him, asswipe.
Oh, man.
So I says, all right,
Oh, my
then we'll
God.
play this game. I put up $1 for your.
That's crazy! This world is nuts!
I said, I put up $1 to your one.
Crazy! It's nuts! It's crazy! It's crazy! It's crazy! It's crazy!
This guy's a
Crazy.
moron, isn't he?
Oh, God!
Look at him. He's a fucking
No, it's
moron.
like you have nothing better to do, so just jump up and down and yell. Oh, God! Oh, no!
You're a moron.
No, I am! I'm such an ass, I'm an idiot!
Yes, you are.
Stupid!
Yes, you are.
I'm stupid!
You're proving it right now.
I am so, look at me, I'm so stupid!
Yeah. Let's see. Who do you work
I'm
for?
so stupid! I'm
Tax
stupid!
Unlimited.
Look
Yeah.
at me, I'm stupid!
Yeah.
I'm a moron!
Yeah.
I'm stupid!
You prove
Oh
that.
my God, I'm so stupid! I can't handle it! I wonder if I can eat my shoe. You think I can eat my shoe?
I think you already have.
I'm chewing on it, but it doesn't swallow.
What a fucking moron.